Hey, lovers of Psych Simplified, thank you for being part of what we do here. We're thanking you all for the support. Here is an interesting update about ego death and dark night of the soul. The benefits and consequences of ego death, dark night of the soul. The ego is wrong. It's constantly creating false beliefs about yourself. And actually, it's the only blockage in your life. Your worst enemy can as well be your ego. Ego death is simply the death of the ego. Ego death does not come naturally, but comes with a price and determination. Before someone can experience ego death, they must pass through the dark night of the soul. After the dark night of the soul, ego death is attainable. The process of ego death is not easy, and there's no need to sugarcoat it. While trying to kill the ego, you might take your life if you're not careful. Ego death is excruciating, tremendously damaging, and it comes with so much torment and agony like you've never felt or seen before. The only way to survive ego death is by the help of the spirit guides or angels, which the universe sends to you if you were destined to walk this path. Otherwise, there's no possible way a person can survive ego death on their own. But once you succeed and the ego dies, then you're free of so much heaviness in your life. Even though the ego death process is so painful, if you're destined to have an ego death, nothing can stop you from having it, and you will survive. When we talk about ego death, it does not mean that the ego is wholly taken away. Ego death means that, for the most part, your ego is unable to influence your life as much as it did before. Surviving the ego death comes with many benefits that most people might also feel are not beneficial. Remember, when your ego's still in place, there are so many things that you worry about. You have your anxieties, fears, and sometimes you might have thought the whole world was against you. You felt everyone was your enemy. But the absolute truth behind it is that your imaginations, perceptions, and whatever ordeals you might have faced were all caused by your ego. So once you can kill your ego, you'll see the world differently. You feel zero worries. You feel so free and light. All the heaviness in your life is no more. And while you're feeling this way, the universe is also preparing you for what's to come by causing a change in your attitude, perspective, and thoughts. The real benefit of ego death is caring less about those things that feed the ego, such as wealth, status, possessions, power, and other things which bind one to the material plane. The best way to continue to keep the dismissed ego from you is to make sure that you steer clear of things that are bad, such as thoughts, expectations, assumptions, and anything negative in general.
I hope that you enjoyed the explanation. Please don't hesitate to share your thoughts and experiences in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified of subsequent updates. Thanks for watching.